Coming up on Mountain News this morning, police continue to look for the suspect they believe was responsible for shooting and killing 2 women. And the Trump administration is considering major budget cuts to the Appalachian Regional Commission. Agencies are voicing their concerns.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Happy Thursday, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this July 10th, and it is just about 5 o'clock this morning. And time to check on in with meteorologist Eric Dean for a look at that forecast today. It's been muggy. It's been hot. Eric, do we have any chances for a cool down?
No, no, not at all. We will see temperatures going up as we go into the weekend. We'll actually see thunderstorm chances today going into tomorrow. The best chance, though, will be Sunday. We'll talk about that in the next check weather. Take a look outside here, Owsley County near Boonville. Good morning to you. We are seeing temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. Patchy fog is certainly not out of the question. Same story over towards Harlan County. There's Black Mountain. You can see right there a little bit of fog being picked up as well. Owsley County, kind of the same story. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s. We are seeing some patchy fog right now throughout eastern Kentucky. So again, allow yourself some extra time if you are traveling this morning to get from point A to point B. Thunderstorm chances will pick up as we go into the afternoon, going into the early evening hours. We'll see temperatures today going back into the mid 80s. Forecast high today will be 84. Now the temperatures will go up. So do the thunderstorm chances. We'll talk about that in the first alert forecast coming up in a few minutes. But right now it is 5 o'clock. We will toss it back to Amelia.
1 woman is dead after a crash in Jefferson County. It happened at around 3:30 yesterday afternoon on the Eastern Parkway in Louisville. Louisville Metro Police say 1 woman was heading east when they tried to make a left-hand turn when she hit another woman heading west. This impact caused 2 cars to hit another vehicle. Police say a woman driving 1 vehicle died from her injuries at the hospital. Her name has not yet been released. In Louisville, police continue to look for the suspect they believe was responsible for shooting and killing 2 women. 35-year-old LaBradford Jamar Ward is accused of killing Amia Cox and Cynthia Simmons. The shooting happened early Monday morning at a home in Shively. Ward is wanted for murder and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. He's considered armed and dangerous. A day of relief for Crystal Rogers' family after prosecutors secured 2 more convictions in that case. Her boyfriend in July 2015, Brooks Houck, found guilty of murder, and his employee, Joseph Lawson, found guilty of conspiracy to murder. Hundreds of people welcomed the Ballard family home, Crystal's maiden name prior to marriage. The Nelson County Sheriff says that kind of support has always been there for this case, but he's never seen anything quite like Tuesday night.
Do you believe that as well?
I believe so. I believe so. They got nothing else to lose. Nothing but room to gain. And when you have a spot to gain, maybe they'll show some remorse.
The answer by the sheriff was in reference to Crystal Rogers' children, saying they believe they will find her body one day. Final sentencing for Houck and Lawson is scheduled for August 21st. In Logan County, West Virginia, a man faces charges after a state fire marshal inspector says he was selling fireworks illegally. Nick Harvey was found to be selling illegal fireworks at a roadside display in Chapmanville. The fire marshal inspector says Harvey did not have the required permits and certificates that all vendors are required to have, and the site did not meet any safety requirements required by law. Harvey was given 4 citations as a result. Also in West Virginia, a new trial date is set for a man originally found guilty of murdering 4 of his family members. Gavin Smith was found guilty on all charges and received 3 life sentences for the crimes in 2022. But back in June, the West Virginia Supreme Court of Appeals issued an order vacating the convictions, allowing Smith to receive a new trial. A pretrial hearing is set for 10 o'clock on November 6th. And a new trial date is set for November 17th. Boyd County is setting the stage for Healing Appalachia to hit the county fairgrounds in September. As Marley Pinchak reports, the full lineup has now been announced, which includes two big headliners that are Eastern Kentucky natives.
The Boyd County Fairgrounds, a music landmark this summer. This year's Rock the Country kicks off this weekend, and then in September, Healing Appalachia will take the stage. The recovery-based music festival is organized by Hope in the Hills. Board President Dave Lavender talks with us about the newly released lineup that includes Kentucky native headliners Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton.
Both of who are from the Country Music Highway, and we're super stoked to bring two of country music's largest acts, back home. We are just so lucky and blessed to have so many kindred spirits who want to jump in on this cause. And we couldn't be more grateful, for folks like Lucas Nelson, for Remy Wolf. So, Molly Tuttle, one of the hottest guitar players and singer-songwriters out there, in the newgrass genre.
Widely known as the largest recovery-based music festival, Lavender says he anticipates Healing Appalachia gaining traction from upwards of 20,000 people, describing the entertainment as a little bit of everything: country, pop rock, and soul rock and roll.
Everyone's invited. It's just such a joyous time. It's during National Recovery Month. You're hearing people tell the redemption songs and the redemption stories. There's nothing better than that. I mean, it's just such a joyous time because it's so wonderful to be alive. This is a wonderful planet. And it's a wonderful place in Appalachia. It really ties everybody together.
This year's 6th annual Healing Appalachia will take place Friday, September 19th and Saturday, September 20th. Marley Pinchak, WSAZ.
Lavender also says a portion of the profits raised at Healing Appalachia will go to organizations that help with harm and addiction recovery efforts. Well, nearly 2,000 Kentucky law enforcement officers were approved for body armor through a program with the State Attorney General's office. Last year, the General Assembly dedicated $15 million to the AG's office to create the body armor grant program. Attorney General Russell Coleman says he hopes to expand the program to include shields, helmets, and other protective equipment. Well, the Trump administration is considering major budget cuts to the Appalachian Regional Commission. The proposal, announced in May, considers a 93% budget cut to ARC from $200 million down to $14 million. Agencies and organizations throughout Appalachia have voiced their concerns to Congress by writing a letter.
It's been a really important federal agency that has helped communities recover and grow, create new jobs, and it's one of the best agencies for folks in our region to work with because it's so focused on our issues and our communities. It's really catered towards our problems and solutions that actually work for our Appalachian communities.
Officials with Appalachia Voices say this budget cut could impact a variety of things, including outdoor recreation, opioid recovery programs, manufacturing projects, and workforce development. To see the letter that was sent to Congress, you can find this story on our website, WYMT.com. Nearly 120 people are dead due to the devastating flooding in Texas. More than 170 people are still missing as rescue efforts continue. Thousands of first responders and volunteers have been scouring the Guadalupe River, which rose more than 20 feet in less than 3 hours during its peak. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has vowed to continue searching until all of those missing areas are found. And flash flooding in New Mexico turned streets into rivers. This extreme flooding tearing through the town. Local officials there say the floods claimed the lives of at least 3 people in the city. The floods were caused by heavy rain that led to a rapid water rise in the Rio area, which rose to a record-breaking 20 feet. It's now 5:08. Thank you for getting your day started with us on Mountain News this morning.